suspicions always cost me a good night's sleep, Tenric.
Hey, pal, you were the one who told me about the rumors. This plumbing reclamation thing. It smelled like trouble from the minute I got wind of the plans.
But Jack, what could be so dangerous about piping fresh water into the city?
The way Scharnhorst does it. What else? I told you, Kurgo. She can't be making this much progress already. Not without taking unnecessary risks. Ugh. So if moles really have been disappearing from these dig sites...
I still say you're just being paranoid.
Huh? Kurgo! Kurgo! Where are you? Huh?
In the 26th century, mankind faces an epic struggle for survival. The forces of nature have spun wildly out of control. Mighty cities have crumbled, and the dinosaurs have returned to reclaim the Earth. In this savage land, one man stands alone, Jack Tenrec, defending humanity in a world gone mad. A world where only the strong survive. A world of Cadillacs and dinosaurs.
Kurgo! 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 I warned you, Scharnhorst. But no, you went ahead anyway.
You never said anything about imaginary monsters, Tenric.
Does this look like I imagined it? Kurgo's gone. That thing grabbed him
And after we give in to your demands and shut down the project, he'll pop up again just as mysteriously, right?
There'll be worse things popping up if you don't shut down and investigate.
Forget it. With the old man gone, there's no one to ferry fresh water from the mainland. Now we'll only have to work faster.
And Tenric, next time you charge in here with monster stories, you better bring us more than a broken flashlight.
I might as well try reasoning with a civet.
Jack, I heard about Kurgo. I'm sorry if I can be of any help.
No. Wait. On second thought, having a Wassoon along to help track this thing might not be a total waste of time.
Huh. I'll bet you say that to all the Wassoons. So you've heard about the moles disappearing, huh? Word must be spreading, but every time someone speaks out, Scharnhorst has them reassigned, far away.
Come on.
There is somebody snooping around here, Governor. Just like you figured.
Tenric, no doubt. Stop him.
They've gone straight through concrete and steel. Can you believe how quickly they're tunneling?
Unfortunately, I can. It's that acid Scharnhorst scientists developed.
Acid?
Later. Right now, we gotta find that slither. Before it gets somebody else, like Like,
I know. I miss him too. Wahoo! Look!
this way!
Now where are we?
Probably another excavation site. There were 3 of them on Dahlgren's map.
But what would lead that creature here? Danger. Authorized personnel only. By order of Governor Wilhelmina Scharnhorst. Oh, what a smell! What is that? The acid?
Uh-huh. It eats through the concrete, softens it up, makes the digging go faster. Of course, Scharnhorst ignored the safety precautions I recommended. See, it's leaking.
Jack, no, be careful!
I told her not to use this stuff. It's a wonder the whole city doesn't come crumbling down around.
This way!
Hannah, wait!
Did this used to be a marketplace?
It still would be if it wasn't underwater most of the... You okay, Hannah? Hannah!
Thanks, Jack. I thought I was done for that time.
You don't tread water very well, do you? For a wassoon, I mean.
You're no sea slither yourself, Tenrek.
Does this look imaginary to you? And it grabbed one of your people this time.
Here's your evidence.
This evidence could have been created from any number of sources.
All we're asking is that you shut down long enough for us to find the creature. It's probably just lost and confused.
Give us a few days and we'll send it back out to sea.
You still expect me to believe this could be real?
How can you deny the proof?
Proof? What proof?
Hey! Mustafa, Tenrek here. I need a Fleetwood and some hunting gear ferried to the city, pronto.
You're going hunting? In the city?
We're tracking a whiptail.
A whiptail? You're kidding, right?
It's amphibious, it's fast, and it's got a tail that could scrape the paint job off an Eldorado. What else could it be?
Jack, whiptails are mythical.
You think a myth grabbed Kurgo? Sorry. All I know is, whatever it is, we've got to stop it.
So how exactly do we track it?
Well, we know it keeps surfacing around the excavation sites, but the question is, why?
That's all fine and good, but you still haven't answered my question. How do you propose we find this thing?
Like all good little hunters, we follow our instincts. This way.
But Jack, this excavation's like a labyrinth. The chances of our finding that creature in here must be astronomical.
Come on, Dundee, it shouldn't be that difficult. After all, this whiptail, or whatever it is, managed to find Kurgo and me.
Somehow, Tenrek, that's not a very comforting thought. And the deeper we go into this maze, the darker it gets.
You're right, it's blacker than the Calhoun mines down here. Stay close. The last thing we need is for you to get lost. Right, Dundee? Hannah?
Jack, a circuit breaker. Maybe this will shed some light on the subject. If it still works. That's a little better.
Emphasis on the little.
Yeah, well, every little bit helps. I don't like this one bit, Jack. We're sitting ducks out in the open like this. That creature could be hiding anywhere.
Yeah, anywhere.
Jack! Gotcha!
Thanks. Oh, looks like we're all even in the life-saving department. Come on. There, on the wall. Another breaker. Huh? Behind me!
Oh, it's just a Paramis. He's not gonna hurt anyone.
Leave it to a Wassoon to be sidetracked by a... Scharnhorst boys aren't too fussy about where they dump their trash, are they?
Oh, that awful stink again.
Oh, come on. You're a hunter. You've smelled worse things.
I don't think it can see us.
Then stop moving and it won't.
Do we have a choice? What does it want with the acid?
The scent. The acid must smell like another whiptail. That's probably what attracted it to the city in the first place.
Huh?
Let's get out of here! Hurry! Take us out of here! Peel!
I thought you were hunting it, not the other way around.
Hunter, hunted. It all balances out in the end.
Stop the philosophy, guys! Just slow down before you hit that wall!
Backseat drivers. It's all yours.
You bring the snare net?
You mean we gotta find that thing again?
Jack, I think I know how we can draw it out.
I don't think this is gonna work. We've been trolling around here for hours now, and I still don't see any.
eyes open.
Jack!
What are you doing?
The ancients had a saying, let's head them off at the pass.
Jack, stop the car! It's down in the canal. No good, I can't get a clear shot. What do we do now, Jack?
Don't worry, I know a shortcut.
Whoa! All things considered, I'd rather take the rooftops.
Hannah!
Jack, this is so sudden.
Don't get your hopes up, Dundee. I just want you for your weight. I hate city driving. Fasten your seatbelt! This is gonna be murder on my suspension.
It's not doing wonders for mine either. What makes you think it's still down here?
If my hunch is right, the whiptail's heading for its lair. I just hope we're not too late. You're the tracker. Which way now?
Fresh paw prints to the right.
That came from the other side. Seems our whiptail's a mother. And this baby hatched while she was out gathering food.
It must have wandered away from the nest because it was hungry.
The mother probably doesn't even know one of her eggs is hatched.
Wait a minute. You said gathering food? You mean Kurgo and Mustafa are... Hey, why'd you turn off the...
Shh! Quiet. It's here. Hand me the snare net. When I tell you, hit the lights. Now! Come on! Careful. We don't know how long that net's gonna hold.
Jack! That you!
Mustafa?
Good thing you got here, Jack.
Kurgo, you're alive!
We're all alive, Tenrek. Just get us out of here.
Forget it, Jack. You're gonna need a herd of mammoths to move this junk.
Jack! Over here! I found the nest.
So that's why she kept them alive. She's been waiting for the rest of her eggs to hatch. Only it'll never happen. See? I've never seen any slither egg that color, have you?
No, they're not developing. And there's the problem. She built the nest near those acid drums, never knowing what the stuff would do to her eggs.
What's it gonna take for Scharnhorst to realize this stuff is poison?
There's his Cadillac. This way.
Sounds like she finally got the message.
Yeah, and as usual, her timing stinks. Come on, we gotta get Mama out of here.
But Jack, she won't leave the nest until the eggs hatch. I'm sorry, Jack. We have no choice.
Take it easy. Your baby's okay. out of here. I'll take care of Knock.
Don't let it get away! Fire!
Good luck out there, Mom. Take my advice and keep out of the city.
That ought to hold her till we get back to the garage.
Thanks for the assist.
You're thanking us. Weren't for you, we'd have been a Whiptail's breakfast by now.
Jack! Wait a minute. I'm glad I caught you. I spoke to the governors. They've agreed to keep a closer watch on the excavation project, particularly the waste disposal.
We stopped Scharnhorst this time. But who's gonna keep something like this from happening again?
Think of it as job security, Jack.
He's seen us, now what?
Now we get out of here! You just had to stop, didn't you?
Give me a break, I was hungry.
You weren't the only one.
You'd better think of something.
I've thought of something.
Am I gonna like it?
You're gonna hate it. Hang on!
Oh no! It's trying to jump!
We'll be safe up there. Come on! Yeah!
I thought you said we'd be safe up here.
I didn't think that Shivet would be so hard-headed.
What is that thing?
Looks like some sort of storage capsule. These fasteners are pretty corroded.
Wait, are you sure it's safe?
I don't see any warning symbols.
But we don't know what's in there.
And there's only one way to find out.
suppose he was?
Somebody from the ancient times. Judging from the level of technology in this thing, it must be some sort of life support system.
You mean he could still be alive?
Yeah, I think so.
What do you say to a man from the ancient times?
Try hello?
Hello. My name's Hannah.
Hello, I'm Adamus. How long have I been in the storage unit?
I don't know. When were you put in there?
November 7th, 2027 at 8:51 a.m.
That's quite a memory you have.
Yes, my memory is very good.
Why were you put in there? Was it to protect you from some kind of catastrophe?
Jack, don't rush him.
It was a perfectly normal day. Clear, 52 degrees Fahrenheit. What's going on? How long was I in there? A week? A month?
He's obviously disoriented. We've got to be gentle with him.
Fine, but we're also due at the settlement, and we'd better clear out before that Shivet comes back.
We've got to get moving, Adamus.
Let me help you.
No, you've got to give yourself time to get your strength back.
I'm fine, Hannah.
All the time you spent in that cocoon didn't slow you down any.
And how much time did I spend in the storage unit?
We haven't quite worked it out yet.
We'd better not leave that thing lying around. We'll come back for it later.
What are those?
Hornbills, a species of slither.
Slither?
What you used to call dinosaurs.
Oh, I thought they were extinct.
He certainly took that well.
Jack, you old grease monkey! Good to see you.
It's been a long time, Cap. Cap Trask, this is Hannah Dundee and...
Anna, I've heard so much about you.
Jack's spoken highly of you, Cap.
Did he tell you about the time we drove a semi right off the roof of the council chambers?
You drove a truck off the council chamber roof?
It was a long time ago.
Who's your soft-spoken friend?
His name is Adamus. We picked him up in the flats.
I've never seen clothes like that.
He's not from around here.
I guess not.
I was hoping he could stay here. I want to keep him away from Scharnhorst.
Boy, did you come to the wrong place.
I don't believe it. What's Scharnhorst doing here?
We were forced to give her the salvage rights to the embedded ruins in exchange for some irrigation equipment.
We'll have to get a move on. I don't want her finding out about Adamus.
Why? Who is he?
I can't tell you. I'm not even sure I know myself.
This building withstood a volcanic eruption.
Which means it must have something valuable inside.
Come on, Doc. Let's blast it open.
And risk destroying whatever might be inside? No!
I traded valuable equipment to those pathetic farmers, only to find that the one building that hasn't been picked clean is impenetrable. There must be a structural weakness, Fessenden. Keep looking for it.
This is getting boring. Let's find something to do.
Scharnhorst didn't give you her best stuff. These gasket seals are shot.
It's not the seals. It's the pistons. Too much friction. It's melting the seals.
Where'd you learn so much about mechanics?
The Army Corps of Engineers. It's running hot. In fact, it's running very hot.
What in the... What's Tenric doing here? And who's that freako with him?
Come on, that thing could blow any second.
No. If it explodes, it could set off the fuel tank.
Adamus, no! Save yourself!
Look out!
Adamus!
This thing's heavier than it looks.
Adamus! Animus, don't ever do anything like that again. You nearly scared me out of my wits.
Vice, Wrench, get Scharnhorst, now!
In case you haven't noticed, there's something strange about that guy.
Why? Because he's so thoughtful?
I mean the way nothing phases him, and his being so strong after 600 years in a metal box.
I swear, Jack, you sound jealous.
I'm going for the caddy and some supplies. Then we're clearing out.
He looks to be a skilled engineer.
He's not one of the tribe. I think it's time we paid this stranger a visit.
Animus, you've hardly told me anything about yourself.
There's not much to tell, Hannah.
Surely you have some special memories.
I remember one thing. A word. Archimedes.
Archimedes?
It's another word for peace.
I don't understand.
This land is within city council jurisdiction. Where are this man's papers?
He doesn't have any. He's from Wassoon.
He's an interloper. I hereby deputize you to arrest this intruder for questioning.
You heard the governor. We're taking you into custody.
Back off! Get in!
Scharnhorst, you can't go shooting up my farm!
If that stranger gets away, Trask, I'll hold this entire settlement responsible.
What happened back there? Is this some kind of war?
Not exactly.
Listen, it's time we leveled with you.
Jack, no, not yet.
He's got to know the truth. You were in that capsule for over 600 years. Fascinating.
Animus, who are you?
The real question is, what are you? Wahoo! Let's get out of here!
Whoa!
Animus, no! Wahoo! I don't believe it! You're a machine! Why didn't you tell us?
I wasn't supposed to.
You weren't supposed to? Adamus, the people who made you have been gone for 600 years.
An order's an order.
You were built by the army, weren't you?
Yes. I was programmed to be as human as possible. I have to obey my programming.
Oh.
I'd better help Hannah.
And I'll take care of the vehicle.
Yeah, do that.
It looks like Tenrick's car jumped the canyon backwards.
You fools! This is the way they came to the settlement. We've been following the wrong tracks.
Looks like they had some trouble. See? Shivet tracks. And what's this? Something's hidden in there.
Let's clear away these rocks. What is it?
It would appear to be a suspended animation chamber. Or is it? Hammer, can you and your brothers get that hatch open?
Hey, there's nothing we can't get open.
Well, what is it?
It's a handbook of code commands. That stranger. He's an android.
An android?
A machine designed to simulate a human being.
I want him, Fessenden. And Tenrick's going to do all he can to make sure that I don't get him.
Ah, but Tenrek doesn't have the code book. With this, we can control the android.
Then let's get moving.
Oh,
You okay?
Are you kidding? Even my hair's bruised. What took you so long?
Your friend Adamus and I had a little set-to with that Shivet.
Adamus, is he all right?
He's fine, considering that Shivet got her teeth around him.
Oh no! Adamus!
Don't worry. He's a machine, Hannah.
Very funny, Jack.
I'm not joking. Your friend is some kind of robot.
Don't be ridiculous. He's sweet and gentle and caring.
He's programmed to be that way.
What kind of machine would say something like Archimedes is another word for peace?
Don't you see how it all fits? That's why he can remember all that technical stuff, but nothing personal. And he could be very dangerous.
He may be a lot of things, but he's not dangerous.
He could be a walking smart bomb for all we know.
I think you're letting your jealousy get the better of you, Jack.
See for yourself.
Uh-oh.
Entering defense mode.
Adamus, no! How can you be a machine? You're so human.
I'm sorry to have deceived you, Hannah. I'm programmed to keep my true nature a secret.
Boy, when I make a mistake, I do it in a big way.
If you'll let me, I'd still like to be your friend.
I don't know. I'm all confused.
We'll be your friends, Adamus, but right now we've got to get moving.
And if you ever need to get rid of me, just say, emergency, cancellation, Socrates.
Is that some kind of self-destruct command?
Yes. It causes my power core to melt down and explode. Somebody's coming.
Don't even think about it, Tenrex. You're harboring a fugitive, and I want him.
Adamus, we can't let those people capture you.
Not so fast, my friend. Command protocol Diogenes.
Entering attack mode.
Hannah, get in the car!
But he won't hurt us.
Yes, he will! Come on!
Amazing.
So much for those creeps.
They'll never get out of there.
Command protocol Aristophanes.
Entering compliance mode.
Get in the truck. We haven't even begun to discover what his potential is. I must be given time to study him.
You'll get your chance, Fessenden. But first, I'm going to use him to get that bunker open.
I don't understand. Why did Adamus turn on us that way?
He responds to voice commands. Fessenden must have found a record of them in the capsule. He told us his self-destruct command, remember?
Emergency cancellation Socrates.
And we may have to use it on him once we get out of here.
Jack, no! We can't do that to him!
And we can't let Scharnhorst have access to his powers. It may be our only choice. Let's get rolling.
Hey, when do we get to play with this game?
You don't. It's a cache of explosives.
And I was afraid it was going to be a bunch of useless books or something.
Adamus, come. Command protocol Plato.
Entering diagnostic mode.
Unbelievable. He's a one-man army.
Fessenden, come help us figure out what this stuff is.
Do you You know what we could do with this missile launcher?
Missile on standby. Choose mode.
Huh? What's mode?
Standard trajectory. Motion tracking. Heat seeking.
Yeah, heat seeking. It'll hunt down a nice warm sandbuck and blam!
Heat seeking mode activated. Missile armed.
Then let her rip!
It's a timer-controlled explosive charge.
Firing heat seeking missile.
No!
What in the...
You fool! Never fire a heat-seeking missile near an active volcano!
Fessenden, what have you done?
It was an accident. But what's about to happen to you won't be. Command protocol Diogenes.
Entering attack mode.
We've got to destroy him, Hannah.
There's got to be another way.
Adamus, emergency cancellation soccer...
Wait! He told me another word for peace. Archimedes. Emergency cancellation Archimedes.
Jack, Hannah, what happened?
Adamus, disable your voice control function, now.
Where's the override? Emergency override, Sophocles!
It won't work, Doctor. You can't control me anymore. Now leave my friends alone.
Take the Jeep and get out of here.
You can't order me around and get away with it, Tenric.
This is one time when might makes right, Scharnhorst.
What caused this?
You did. And we've got to do something before that lava reaches the settlement. You two take the truck. Meet me at the clock tower on that hill.
That's the last one.
Think it'll work?
In theory, yes. In practice, maybe.
You'd better hurry.
Uh-oh! We've got to knock it over.
Here comes the lava!
Why do I always wind up having to do these things?
Jack! Jack!
I am never performing a stunt like that again.
But why do we have to do this? Adamus can't be controlled anymore.
It's not just a matter of who controls him, Hannah.
Hundreds of people nearly lost their lives today because of me. I can't let anything like that happen again. I just don't belong here, Hannah.
Wait, you've got to tell me, what was it like back then?
The world was filled with people. Foolish, brave, selfish, loving. All hoping for a better tomorrow. Just like you and Jack.
Thank you.
Goodbye, Hannah.
Let's get this over with. Come on. There's some farmers back there who need our help. Adamus will be found again someday. Maybe next time the human race will be ready for him.
I feel like I've lost a friend.
You still have me.
Yes, but Adamus was different. He was loyal.
Hey, I'm loyal to a fault.
He was strong.
I'm fairly strong.
He was charming.
I'm reasonably charming.
He was a gentleman.
No, I'm not. Maybe you'd like me better if I was a machine.
No, but if you were a machine, at least I could program you to be polite to me once in a while.
somewhere, Hammer?
No, but you are.
Nice tattoo. Where'd you get it?
You'll never know. Sweet dreams, Tenric.
You can't get away from me!
Freeze! Jack Tenric, you're under arrest.
You are charged with conspiracy to steal city property. Tech theft is a serious crime, and the punishment is severe. Let us now hear testimony.
Yes, I captured Jack Tenric.
Perfect. Knox had a grudge against me for years.
Why?
He used a sideline in black market operations. I blew the whistle on him. Cost him a fortune.
We got Tenric, but his friend got away with the pile driver.
And what did this accomplice look like?
He was wearing mechanic's overalls, and he had the Old Blood logo on his shirt.
That's a lie!
All right, Tenric. Let's hear your story.
You know my story, Governor. It started when I saw that demonstration of your new pile driver yesterday.
This machine will be invaluable to our mining operations.
Now she can strip mine the wilderness. Terrific.
I don't recall inviting you, Tenric.
I invited him, Governor. I wanted the opinion of an expert mechanic.
I can tell you what his opinion is. He's against anything that will bring progress.
Wrong, Scharnhorst. I'm against exploiting technology without concern for the consequences. That thing can rip up the Earth, but it can't put it back together. We might all be better off if you'd never found it.
Now that you've gotten that off your chest, I suggest you leave.
It'll be my pleasure.
Jack?
What's Hammer Terhune doing here?
I don't know, but it's bound to be bad news.
He seems to be interested in the pile driver. I better follow him. And I did, all the way back to the city. He was hot on the heels of that pile driver.
You're gonna get yourself in trouble, Jack.
Hammer's the one making trouble. I'm just trying to stop him.
I think one of you has gone off the deep end. Why would Hammer steal from Scharnhorst?
Listen, Hannah, the poachers are getting more organized. I've seen heavy machinery out in the jungle. It wouldn't be hard to convert that pile driver into a weapon. Imagine the slaughter they could commit with something that powerful.
You look out for yourself, Jack.
Hey, it's me, remember? And when I got there, someone was about to lower the pile driver over the side.
And who was this man?
Hammer Terhune.
What? That's preposterous.
I'm telling you, it was Hammer. I pulled a slither tooth off his neck.
We've been through that. No tooth was found.
Ask Ambassador Dundee.
That's right. I saw Hammer at the pile driver demonstration.
And at that time, what did Tenric say about the pile driver?
You know what he said.
I want to hear you say it.
He said it might have been better if you'd never found it.
Hasn't Tenric destroyed city property in the past, Ambassador?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't? What about that generator he ruined?
He threw it in the water to keep it from exploding.
And the train he derailed?
It was gonna crash into a nest of Wahochucks.
Did he destroy the pile driver or not?
How would I know?
If he had the chance, would he destroy it like he did those other machines?
He probably would, yes.
Nice going, Hannah.
Jack Tenrec, this tribunal finds you guilty of aiding in the theft of city property. I hereby sentence you to 5 years hard labor in the Frontier Penal Colony. This trial is concluded. Take the prisoner away.
Let me go! Hannah!
Jack?
Come on, make a turn.
Where'd he go?
Jack, you escaped!
Did you really think those lame-brained guards could hold an old blood mechanic?
I did what your note said.
Did you let Hermes go?
Yes, with some help from Mustafa.
You'll have to hoof it back to the city. Sorry about that.
I'm sorry too, Jack, for shooting my mouth off at the trial.
Forget it.
Jack, I got you convicted.
Right now, all that matters is finding out why the poachers want that pile driver.
And I'm gonna find that Slithertooth and make Nock tell the truth.
Hannah, I think you've done me enough favors for one day.
You have no idea what a Wassoon can do when she puts her mind to it.
That's just what scares me. Well, trail's not getting any warmer.
Be careful.
Relax, I've got a plan.
That's just what scares me.
I do not believe this! I finally get Tenrec where I wanted him legally, and you let him get away? Brink, get in here! I believe you know Lazarus Brink, the city's top bounty hunter. I've got a job for you. A fugitive from justice, Jack Tenrec, a mechanic.
I know who he is.
He escaped from a prison transport about 10 miles into the flats.
I'll get him.
I know you will.
I knew it. This is the heart of Mac territory. The poachers are starting to mark the best hunting spots. I knew I shouldn't have left the car. Time to call in the troops. Sorry, Hermes. I don't have time to play right now.
It's hopeless, Hannah. We've been over every inch of this place, and there's no sign of that Slithertooth.
Nock must have it, which means we're gonna have to take on the captain of the guard.
And I suppose he's just going to give it to us?
He will when I get through with him.
Gotcha.
Excuse me?
I know you. You're Cadillac Jack.
You're not as dumb as you look. Let's see what else you know. I've heard you poachers are getting organized.
Yeah, well, bad news for you if we are.
Bad news for you if you don't tell me just where you're organizing.
I don't have to tell you nothing, Shivet Breath.
You want to argue with the Nitro Express?
Okay, don't blow a gasket. It's in the jungle, to the north.
Hey!
Beat it. Jack Tenrick, I hereby place you in my custody.
I'm telling you, Brink, you've got the wrong man.
Not according to the governor.
And what if the governor couldn't be trusted?
This is a savage world, Tenrick. We won't survive without law and order.
Take your blinders off, Brink. I don't have that pile driver. The poachers have it, and that means trouble. So if you're not going to be part of the solution, let me go and stop being part of the problem.
The only place you're going is the penal colony. You're a criminal scum who's wanted by the authorities.
The authorities are wrong. I'm innocent.
Did you escape from those guards?
Yes, but...
Then you aren't innocent.
Like talking to a chunk of concrete. Better watch it. Cutter tracks.
Where?
To your left, about 10 o'clock. So long, cement head. Uh-oh. I'm starting to make a habit of this.
He's a rich merchant. He said someone's offered to sell him a rare slither tooth. Here he comes.
So Nock's gonna get rid of the evidence and turn a profit.
Let's follow them.
Hey there, creep. Did you miss me?
Hey!
All right, let's chat. Now, I know you scumbuckets are getting organized. The question is, where?
What makes you think we're organizing?
For starters, how about matching tattoos?
That don't prove nothing, mechanic.
I've heard about the new poacher's compound. Where is it?
Why should I tell you?
I'll give you one good reason.
No, keep it away from me.
Start talking, or I'll let him make a buffet out of your hide.
It's in the jungle, 7 miles due north. Look for the skull flag.
Hermes, I don't know what I'd do without you.
Hey, what about me?
Oh no! Whoa!
At last, a tooth from the rarest breed of slither in existence.
No touching till I see the gold.
Don't even breathe.
Do you know what the penalty is for assaulting a city guard?
No worse than the penalty for perjury and suppressing evidence.
All right, Nock, hand over the tooth.
And see that rat Tenrek go free? Never!
My tooth!
No!
It's destroyed! What the? Hey! This is all your fault!
Get out of my way! A man's life is at stake!
He couldn't have gone far.
I'll find him if I have to tear this dump apart. Come on!
You're starting to annoy me, Brink.
Just turn this ring around.
Whatever you say.
So you're innocent, huh? You're looking more like a poacher every minute.
Listen to me, you meathead. I'm trying to catch the real criminal. He's the poacher named Hammer Terhune.
What about him? He took that pile driver, and the poachers are gonna use it. They have a new compound 2 miles north of here.
Well, that doesn't get you off the hook.
Brink, the poachers are getting organized. Do you know what that means? It means wholesale slaughter and destruction of the wilderness, and maybe the human race as well.
My orders are to bring you in.
This isn't about orders. It's about doing what's right. And if you can't do that, then stay out of the way.
Scharnhorst, I want to know about Hammer Terhune.
You don't need to know anything about him.
He may be involved in this.
It's no concern of yours. Just follow your orders and get me Jack Tenrick.
Knock! You aren't getting away from me.
Don't be so sure.
Get back inside, now!
Better do as the lady says.
My priceless tooth. Now it's worthless.
We got him, but without that tooth, I don't know what good it'll do.
I've got news for you. This isn't the real tooth. It's a porcelain casting.
What?
You tried to swindle me?
Sure. Why sell the original when you can sell a dozen fakes?
It's time we paid Scharnhorst a visit.
Tenrick, you're an artist. Now, where would that pile driver be? That looks promising.
This pile driver should give us enough power to penetrate the thickest slither hide. Let's try it out.
Perfect. Quahoon! So that's what this is all about. A perfect slither killer.
Well, 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 if it ain't that ratbag Brink. Long time no see.
Get out of my way. I'm on a mission for Scharnhorst.
Oh, he's on a mission.
We'd better just let him snoop around the joint then.
Not so fast, rent-a-cop.
If you're looking for that pile driver, you just stepped in a whole mess of trouble.
You've done this kind of thing before, Knock.
That doesn't prove anything.
Give me the truth, or you're going to prison.
I took the tooth when we busted Tenrick.
And who took the pile driver?
It might have been Hammer.
I knew it was too good to be true.
Since you're so interested in this place, we thought you'd like to meet our pets. You're gonna get to know them real well, inside and out.
Is this your idea of fun, you sick, twisted animals?
As a matter of fact, yeah!
Lower him nice and slow. I want to see this creep sweat.
Excuse me.
Scared, bounty hunter?
I wouldn't give you the pleasure.
Drop your weapons and clear out of here.
You don't scare us, Tenrick.
Now!
Let's get out of here!
Okay, Brink. You've played enough with those slithers for one day. You want to arrest me now?
I don't know.
I can't wait around for you to make up your mind.
Ha! Nobody beats Hammer Terhune. What are you doing here?
I've come to arrest a thief.
So what if I took the pile driver? You can't touch me, and you know it.
So, it was you.
Remember, I got friends in high places. Hey! Leave that alone!
I have one word for you, gentlemen. Run! Well, are you gonna arrest me?
I've already got my man.
Scharnhorst isn't gonna be too thrilled when you bring in her personal pit bull, you know.
Like you said, Tenric, there's more to law and order than just doing what you're told. There's also what's right and what's wrong. And if Scharnhorst doesn't like it, tough.
Believe me, she won't like it. But I do.
Well, I did it. You're a free man.
Right, after you nearly got me put away for 5 years.
I tried to make up for it. I found the slither tooth. I got Scharnhorst to drop the charges. Don't I at least rate a thank you?
Well, I'll think about it.
I'll get the council to give you a commendation for wiping out that poacher compound.
Hey, don't do me any favors. I might get 10 years this time.
Relax. It's me, remember?
That's just what scares me.
Taking some fishing lessons, Dundee?
We're coming back with a feast, Tenric. I'm gonna show these city dwellers how to wassoon fish.
Just make sure you don't get any sea slithers tangled in your nets. What's that thing?
Oh, that's Scharnhorst's newest scheme to keep threshers out of the harbor. The floating electrical fence. It's low voltage, just enough to scare them off.
What's powering it?
A boat full of batteries, and they have to get it juiced up before the threshers get to it.
You're kidding! Does it work?
It hasn't even been tested.
Well, it's about to. Call in the fleet! Thresher!
Hard aport! We're heading in!
They're never gonna make it in time!
Abandon ship!
be fish food?
It's heading into the city.
In the 26th century, mankind faces an epic struggle for survival. The forces of nature have spun wildly out of control. Mighty cities have crumbled, and the dinosaurs have returned to reclaim the Earth. In this savage land, one man stands alone, Jack Tenrek, defending humanity in a world gone mad. A world where only the strong survive. A world of Cadillacs and dinosaurs.
Why would that thresher want to come into the city?
Simple. It's hungry. The fishing fleets must be disrupting its food supply.
But the city's the last place it'll find any food.
Oh, yeah?
We've got to do something!
This city's got a thresher problem, and we're gonna have to do something about it.
This is doing something?
Pipe down. We don't want to scare the Zeeks off. Now! Okay, cool.
Hannah, I think you finally lost your mind.
Hey, when it comes to the behavior of sea slithers, nobody knows more than a wassoon.
Oh man, Scharnhorst is gonna love this.
Listen, Tenrek, do you know what came in the last messenger run from Wassoon?
A book about housebreaking Zeeks?
I got an offer to return home and head up a new marine research project. It happens to be the job I've always dreamed of. And they appreciate me in Wassoon. Whoa!
You won't leave. Do you think they'd let you get away with a stunt like this in Wassoon?
It's working. They're settling up in that building.
Dundee, what the blazes do you think you're doing?
Trying to make sure what happened today never happens again.
Do you really think I'm going to let those smelly, disgusting creatures befoul our fair city?
Look, Governor Scharnhorst, that electric fence of yours is a fine idea, but
I've had enough of these harebrained schemes of yours. I want those filthy scavengers out of there.
Looks like they like it up there.
I'm supposed to use my knowledge to help you people.
The Zeeks go, Dundee.
If the Zeeks go, I go.
Don't let me keep you from packing, dearie.
Okay, Hermes, let me have it.
Oh, I've got to find a new assistant.
Perfect.
Jack, do you know what Scharnhorst said to me?
Hey, I warned you.
I'm just doing my job, you know? I'm only trying to help.
Right, by turning the city into an oversized birdhouse.
Do you have a Jeep?
Sure, in the back, but... Hannah? What are you doing?
I'm taking that job offer. I'm going home to Wassoon where they appreciate me.
Hannah, don't be stupid. You'll never make it through the interior alone.
Stupid? Ooh.
Hannah, wait. Can't we talk about this?
I don't have to take this abuse. It's time I did something for myself for a change.
I don't get it. Why would she run off like that? Do you think it was something I said? Oh, you do, huh? Well, if she's that thin-skinned, let her go. She's gotta come back. Right?
Turn left back there. If I can just squeak past these boulders.
You won't survive for half a day on your own. I'm coming with you whether you like it or not.
Just don't talk to me!
That suits me fine. Come on, Hannah, you can't be serious about this.
Oh yeah? Watch me!
Hannah, be reasonable.
Not until you are.
Are you calling me unreasonable?
Why not? It's what you just called me.
But you are being unreasonable.
So are you!
The electric fence is almost repaired, Governor.
But those disgusting scavengers are still fouling up my building.
Okay, men, let's clear him out. This is never gonna work. Fall back!
If you hadn't insisted on chasing me, it wouldn't have overheated.
If you hadn't run away from me, I wouldn't have chased you. Look, Hannah, Wassoon's got plenty of naturalists. In the city, you have a chance to do something really useful.
Which nobody appreciates.
Some of us do.
Well, that only leaves Scharnhorst and the city's entire population against me.
They just don't understand you.
Do you think they ever will?
It just takes time. Okay, maybe the Zeke idea was a little bird-brained.
That does it! I'm going to Wassoon. Alone!
That's fine by me. I've had it with her. They're all the same. Demanding, emotional, illogical. So long as I live, I'll never understand the Wassoons. Whoa!
Who needs a bunch of arrogant, hard-headed city dwellers? Especially Jack Tenrek.
If it isn't the great Jack Tenrek.
What's left of him?
And do you know who I am?
Sure, you're Lars Stryker. Used to be captain of the city guard. Until Scharnhorst exiled you to the wastelands. That military coup was a bonehead idea, Stryker, but I see you've moved on to bigger things.
You have no idea how big. We have use of his skills. Take him!
So tell me, Stryker, where'd you get the neat toy?
I found it in the wretched wilderness to which Scharnhorst condemned me. The hardship of the wasteland gave me a great realization. Scharnhorst's government is worse than corrupt. It's weak. Scharnhorst is going to surrender to me, or I'll blow her and the council out of the city.
Just what the world needs. A nice little war.
True progress will only come when the city bows to the power of an iron will.
I think you got a little too much sun in the wasteland, Stryker.
You're a quivering coward, like the rest of the tribe.
Commander, the engines are overheating again. We've got to shut them down.
You, Tenrek, you'll solve this problem. Well, do you have an answer?
I think so. This home-brewed fuel of yours, it's way too combustible. Generates too much heat for the cooling system to keep up with.
And aren't you the same Jack Tenrek, who was known throughout the land for his famous fuel formula?
Maybe.
Then you will tell me the formula.
No.
I can make this very hard on you. Why won't you just give it to me?
Not to overstate the obvious, Stryker, but you're insane.
You fool. Your worthless little life could finally mean something. You could be part of a great cause.
Give it a rest, Stryker.
Wahoo!
Jack!
That war wagon! Got to stop it!
Nothing doing. I'm going to Wassoon.
Hannah, that thing's packing enough firepower to level the city!
It's your city, not mine!
Then at least give me your wheels!
All right, I'll help solve your little problem, but then I'm out of here.
Knock, I can't believe that you and your men could be outfought by a bunch of pea-brained Zeeks.
You don't know how mean-tempered those things are, Governor.
They're pussycats compared to me. Ah! Filthy beast!
Governor Scharnhorst!
Let go of me! Ah! Ah! I don't believe this. I'll get rid of those Zeeks, even if I have to blast them out of the building.
Here it comes. I can sneak aboard that thing, but I'm not sure I can stop it in time.
In time? In time for what?
Once it's past those mountains, it'll be in striking range of the city. We've got to slow it down somehow.
Leave that to me.
What are you doing? You can't just talk that thing into stopping.
Sure I can. I'm a diplomat, remember?
Hannah, no!
one good reason why I shouldn't roll right over you.
Because if you'd seen the city in the sea recently, you wouldn't bring this thing anywhere near it.
All right. You've got my interest.
Well, what do you know? She did it. Now to get rid of the cooling fluid.
After you tried to seize power, Scharnhorst became obsessed with defense.
This'll make sure the engines really run hot.
There are gun turrets on top of every building. Scharnhorst will blow you to smithereens before you can fire a single shot.
And to make sure nobody suspects.
Freeze! We'll have to send a scouting party to verify this.
Commander! We caught Jack Tenrek trying to sneak on board.
It was a nice try, little lady. You will join your friend Tenrek, while the city in the sea tastes the steel of my invincible will.
Well, this is another fine mess you've gotten us into.
Me? I was doing fine until you let yourself get caught.
Scharnhorst's got a gun turret on every building. Only a moron would fall for a line like that.
I don't think I deserve any more of your sarcasm today, Jack.
Hannah, I want to tell you something. I'm sorry if I said anything to hurt your feelings. You know, about the Zeeks.
Why, thank you, Jack. And I wanted to tell you something, too. I swiped a weapon when they weren't looking.
Where is it? If we don't get out of here, we're gonna be roasted. Shut your eyes.
The heat gauges are off the scale. The engine's going to explode.
All right, let's go! Go, come on, hurry up!
Come on, we've got to hurry. Nobody's steering this thing.
You miserable insect! Did you really think you could stop my power without facing the consequences?
You belong in a cage, Stryker. You know that?
If my dream goes down in flames, you're going with it.
Jack! Get out of there!
Stryker, I have just one thing to say to you. Jump!
Shouldn't somebody go back and round up those soldiers?
Why bother? With Stryker in the city prison, they're just another bunch of scavengers.
My Zeeks! Sound the alarm!
I don't get it. What's the big deal?
Jack, Zeeks feed off the remains left behind by large predators, and they always circle like that whenever threshers are around.
Now's our chance. While the Zeeks are gone, we'll set the charges. Dundee! How dare you show your face around here?
The Zeke spotted the thresher! The fence worked this time!
Well, well, of course it did. I planned it that way.
What?
You all thought those Zeeks were just pests, but I knew they'd help warn us against the threshers. If you're gonna hang around here, just remember who's governor, sweetie.
I don't believe it.
Oh, don't worry, Hannah. I'll make sure you get a little credit for your own idea. Hannah, you can't leave. You're needed here. You've got things to teach them and things to learn.
You just can't bring yourself to say it, can you?
Say what?
That you want me to stay.
Okay, so maybe I kind of might want you to stay. Maybe. Sort of, I guess.
It needs work, Jack.
Well, are you staying?
Yeah, I'll stay. But the next time you call my ideas bird-brained, you're the one who better get out of town. Gaining on us!
I know!
Whoa! Can't this thing go any faster?
Only if you get out and push.
If you hadn't insisted on taking a shortcut...
Yeah, well, if you hadn't hit the horn when you tried to grab the wheel...
He's gaining on us!
Relax, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, getting us in worse trouble! What are you doing? That bridge won't hold our weight!
Hang on!
Are you crazy? What made you take a chance like that?
I told you to trust me.
I trust you all right to nearly get us killed.
That looks like... Nah, it couldn't be.
Jack? Whose car is this?
Mine, pretty lady. Hey, Cadillac Jack. Long time no see. ¿Cómo está, good buddy?
Sean? Sean Russell? I don't believe it.
Believe it, pal. And who's this fine-looking specimen?
Oh, this is Hannah Dundee, ambassador from Wassoon.
I'm in love. Hey, listen, I know a spot in the flats where we could watch the moons rise. Just you and me, what do you say,
I've got a better idea. Why don't you go there by yourself? Soon. This guy is a friend of yours?
Well, yeah.
Jack and me trained together as old blood mechanics. We're still the best around. I am, anyway. Hey, remember the Badlands Run, Jack Man? Boy, that was some fun, huh?
Yeah, sure. So what brings you to these parts, Sean?
Just looking for a change of scenery.
Wait!
Whoa! Down, little cutter.
Huh.
It's okay, Hermes. He's a friend.
Not to me, he isn't.
Nice toys, Jackie. I'm impressed.
Oh.
Old Whirlybird engine, am I right?
Right. I just finished restoring it.
It'll run a lot better if you use the right fuel hose. Try a 20 gauge.
You're right, as always. Hannah and I were gonna test it later. Wanna join us?
If you can't, we understand.
I'll take a rain check, pal. Got things to do. I'm thinking of settling down in this area.
Oh, great.
I like the scenery. Catch you later, Jackie boy.
Sure thing, Sean. Hannah, no!
Your taste in friends stinks, Jack. Hey, what are you depressed about? I'm the one he was treating like prime sambuck meat.
Look, I'm bushed. I gotta get some shut-eye. Busy day tomorrow. Promised Kurgo I'd look over some old solar cells he found.
Something's bothering you, Jack Tenrek. If you don't want to talk about it, fine. Just don't think you're putting anything over on me.
I'm fine. Everything's copacetic. Wahoo! I'm glad Sean isn't around to see this. I'd never hear the end of it. What in? Radiator hose looks like it's been cut. Looks like Kurgo's solar cells will have to wait. Great, the whole day's shot. Hermes! Hang in there, Hermes! Hannah, this is Jack. Do you read? Hannah! Where's my Whirlybird engine? Well, what is it?
He's been drugged. He'll sleep it off and probably wake up with a headache.
Drugged? Oh, come on. How can you be so sure?
A tranquilizer dart. Someone pumped him full of sedatives.
Whoever sabotaged my car and drugged Hermes wanted plenty of time to steal that Whirlybird engine. But who?
Who was eyeballing it yesterday?
Sean? I don't buy it. Sean may be hard to like.
Try impossible.
But he's no thief.
Open your eyes, Jack. He's a creep.
He's an old blood mechanic like me. We live by a code. And that code forbids stealing another's tools and parts. I trust him.
Oh, so do I. About as far as I can throw a shivet.
Sounds like you got one heck of a hangover, pal. Oops, sorry, big fella. Well, I'm off to help Kurgo with those... Hermes!
It's like he hears something we can't.
Hey, Hermes!
Where's he going?
I don't know, but this'll bring him back.
Well, that worked like a charm.
Could it be some kind of reaction to the drug?
I don't think so. It's like something's calling him.
We've got to find out where he's going. Come on! He's heading north, but why?
Jack, do you hear that?
Whatever it is, I can't deal with it now. He's getting away.
You'd better deal with it now.
That's 2 slithers we've seen acting strangely.
And here come the rest of them.
Wahoon!
Jack, get us out of here! Step on it!
I can't! These trees are too thick!
They're headed in the same direction Hermes went.
Meat eaters running with plant eaters? Predators running with their prey? It's impossible! Something very weird's going on here.
Wild child. He wants us to follow him.
I'm following Hermes.
But he may know something about all this. Who knows? The Grith might be involved.
Maybe, but I've got to get Hermes back before something happens to him. All right, kid, I get the message. We're deep in Grith territory, but I don't feel their presence. Well, what is it? What are you doing?
The Grith nests. I never thought I'd see them.
Yeah, but where are all the Grith? Food's still on the tables. Looks like they left in a hurry.
Jack, over here. They didn't leave. Isn't that Hob?
Is he?
No, there's a pulse, but it's very weak.
Hob. Hob, can you hear me? What's going on here? What's happened to the Grith?
Stolen. Lifestone.
Lifestone? What lifestone?
Vital to our kind. Must be returned before too late.
What is it? Who stole it? Hob. Hob.
Whatever was stolen from them, they're dying without it.
If Sean were here, he might have an idea.
That creep.
That creep happens to be an expert on the Grith. He's an old blood master.
We'll do everything we can to help the Grith.
In their weakened state, the Grith could be vulnerable to poachers. You stay here and watch over them. The Grith are related to slithers. Maybe what was stolen has something to do with how Hermes and the others were acting. We've got a whole lot of puzzle pieces, but none of them fit together yet.
Has it occurred to you that your friend Sean may be part of the puzzle?
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
You're the one who said he knew all about the grip.
Look, Hannah, I realize he rubbed you the wrong way, but he's really a great guy.
How can you possibly idolize a jerk like that?
Sean's a great mechanic, a great craftsman, and a great driver.
So why are you frowning?
Because somehow I always wind up being second best to him.
You don't really believe that, do you?
Ever since we trained as mechanics, I was always competing with him, and I always lost. On our final tests, we had to make a run through the Badlands.
What do you say to a little private competition? Just to make it interesting.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about finding out once and for all who's the better driver, Jackie. If you think you're man enough, you're on! Yeehaw!
Sean was good. Very good. He really gave me a run for my money. There were other problems as well. They don't call that place the Badlands for nothing. Fortunately, I had a few tricks up my sleeve. Sean wasn't doing too bad either. We were both making record time. It looked like we were gonna finish the race in a tie when...
Feeling lucky, Jacko?
So that's why you nearly got us killed on that rock bridge. You're still running the same race.
And he always wins.
Jack, the guy obviously has you totally psyched out. He's not any better than you.
Yes, he is. He was always the top mechanic, ever since we were students.
Jack, that was years ago. Don't you think that your skills might have increased since then?
Frankly, no.
Well, for what it's worth, you're the best driver I know.
Maybe, but I'm not the best driver I know. Kinda hard to miss the trail.
Let's hurry. The grith didn't look like they'd last much longer. What's wrong?
Hannah, I remember this place. It's where Sean and I had our race.
Look! The slithers!
There's Hermes. Weird. All the slithers seem so docile.
Maybe they've all been drugged, like Hermes.
There's not enough knockout juice in the world to dose all these creatures. Besides...
Surprise, Jack!
Told you that guy was a creep.
You didn't really think you could get the best of me, did you, Jack?
What are you gonna do with all the slithers, Sean?
Make a killing, Jack, my boy. In every sense of the word.
Whoa.
Up there is a crystal I stole from the Grith. What they call the Life Stone. By the way, thanks for the use of the Whirlybird engine. It made getting the crystal a lot easier.
Oh, you scum!
Maybe, but I'm gonna be rich scum. The Lifestone puts out an energy field the slithers can't resist. Place it high, and it'll summon them for miles around.
But why do you want so many slithers?
To sell them, babe. Their hides, their meat, their bones.
And without that crystal, the Grith are dying.
More meat for the poachers, Jackie. I've invited some old friends of yours to party, Jack. The Terhune. They'll help me butcher the slithers and pay for the privilege.
You've sold out everything we've ever stood for. You've sold out the Grith.
You're right. I am scum. I'll just have to learn to live with it. It's been laughs, guys, but I gotta go get the crystal. It served its purpose, for now.
We've got to do something!
No kidding. Happy landings, old buddy.
Jack! The Terhoons are coming!
Where do you think you're going, Sean?
I'm going after that crystal, Jackman. There's a way up the spire by car, but it's only for the brave.
The Badlands Bridge. It's happening all over again.
What do you say, Jack? Ready for a rematch?
What are you waiting for? Shoot out his tires!
No.
What?
All these years I've been second best. Now it's time to even the score.
Are you crazy? The Terhoons will be here any minute!
Man's gotta do what a man's gotta do.
Yeah, but why now?
You got guts, Cadillac Jack. No brains, but lots of guts.
Jack, look out!
How could one guy round up so many slithers?
If he's on the level, it'll be the biggest score of our lives. And if not, he'll have to deal with us.
Just like old times, Jack. Still time to hit the brakes, Jackie boy.
Not this time, Sean.
Gonna try for first position, huh? Just remember who saved your life the last time. You're not as good a driver as me.
Yes, you are, Jack.
No, I'm not. I'm better.
He's going over!
Nab him!
We've got to get this back to the Griff. What about the Slithers?
Once we get the crystal away from them, they'll come out from under its power.
All right, let's get some slithers.
Welcome back, old buddy. Let's make tracks.
Well, the Grith are recovering nicely now that they've got the Lifestone back.
And Sean's in for a long vacation in Scharnhorst Penal Colony.
And you didn't think you could beat him.
What are you talking about? I knew all along I could outdrive that meathead.
You said Sean was a better driver than you and a better mechanic.
Why would I say a dumb thing like that?
Gee, I don't know, Jack. It seemed to me you were feeling a little inferior to Sean for a minute there.
Hey, it's me. Have you ever known me to have an inferiority complex?
Only this afternoon, and I'm already beginning to miss it. It's not like I haven't driven before.
Yeah, but not this Cadillac.
What, pray tell, is so special about this car?
She's the best one in my entire fleet. And she's got safety devices that none of the others have.
If it's so safe, why won't you let me drive?
Because I want to get to Scharnhorst's gas wells in one piece.
That's a terrible thing to say.
Crank it down a couple of decibels, will you?
Okay, fine.
That's better. All right, you can drive.
It's about time.
So help me if you put one scratch on this car.
Oh, relax. What's the matter with this thing?
It's not the car. It's an earthquake. Something's wrong.
What is it?
No, no, no!
Oh, it's just a little scratch.
You call that little?
Compared to what would have happened if I'd let that boulder fall on us, yes.
From now on, I drive.
What a baby. You can fix it later.
Your driving's as screwy as some of your ideas.
Right. Mutual cooperation is a really screwy idea, Jack.
With people like Scharnhorst running things, you bet it is.
If it weren't for mutual cooperation, I'd never have come to the City in the Sea in the first place.
And my caddy wouldn't have a scratch on it right now.
You're hopeless, Jack Tinwreck.
That little weasel's been digging for weeks. He's got to have some dynamite around here.
I found it!
Aha! With this little beauty, we can blast those cutters out of the grove they're hiding in.
What do you think you're doing?
Stealing your dynamite, pack rat.
Ooh, the little twerp wants to fight.
Don't you know little boys shouldn't play with dangerous things?
It's mine! Give it to me!
Try and take it, wimp.
Oh! I'll get you for that! Huh? Hey!
Get out of here, pest.
I'll get you, Terhune, if it's the last thing I do!
Who appointed you Gaswell Inspector Tenrek?
Somebody's got to make sure you don't destroy the world in the name of progress.
Are you out of your mind? How can a few gas wells destroy the world?
In case you hadn't noticed, Scharnhorst, we're in the heart of the deep jungle. This place is a wellspring. It feeds every form of life, including man. If these gas wells blow, it could wipe out this whole region, and the city in the sea would starve to death. Now, what kind of fire prevention measures have you taken?
Everything's under control, Tenrek.
Okay, Cutters. Come to Papa.
Hey! They're running in the wrong direction!
Forget about them. We gotta get back to the truck before the fire does.
There's enough water in the tank to put out any fire.
Water won't put out a gas fire. You need dynamite to blow out the wells.
Dynamite is not exactly a plentiful commodity these days, Tenrek.
Guys, I see smoke.
Quahoon. More bad news.
What are you three doing in the deep jungle?
Nothing. Just a little sport hunting.
Did you morons start that fire?
We gotta flush them slithers out somehow.
Wrench, shut up.
The fire's heading this way.
So? It's 20 miles from here.
Scharnhorst, wake up! You've got a wildfire on your hands. In a few hours, it'll get sucked right into this canyon and blow those wells sky high. And you haven't taken one single safety precaution.
It's too late for that now. The question is, how do we stop it?
Well, there is one way. We could blast the living shale out of this canyon and create a natural firewall.
It's doable, but it's too risky.
I thought you said you didn't have any dynamite.
I don't. But Fessenden's got a research station not far from here, and he's been making nitroglycerin.
We'd have to truck that nitro through the worst jungles of the interior. I'd better radio Mustafa. We're gonna need help.
And you three, come along.
Us? Why should we go along?
Well, you started this, and you're gonna help to put it out.
She can't push us around like that.
Relax, brothers. We'll get that nitro for ourselves, and maybe we'll get rid of Jack Tenrek in the bargain.
There. 15 beakers of nitroglycerin.
You know, Scharnhorst, any severe jolt can make this stuff explode.
How much of a jolt?
Oh, something like this.
Let's start loading the vehicles. We'll start with Hammer's truck.
Scharnhorst, are you out of your mind?
They're poachers. You'll need them to carry that nitro through the heart of Slither country.
I'd rather take my chances with the Slithers.
This is a dangerous mission, Jack. We need all the help we can get.
Don't tell me you agree with this harebrained idea.
It's mutual cooperation. It makes good sense.
What's the matter, Tenrek? Don't you trust us?
Oh, sure. About as far as I can spit.
I've got you Terhoons now.
I just had to bring my best Cadillac today.
We're all set, Jack. 5 jars each.
Vice, Wrench, you ride point. We can keep in contact with these. Stay close. If you Terhoons get out of eyeshot for more than 10 seconds, there's gonna be trouble. Let's roll.
How long will this take?
About 3 hours. If we don't have too many problems.
We got a problem.
Or maybe 4. Well, come on. We've got to move it.
What the?
Guys, we've got a bigger problem. A much bigger problem.
Stop, you fools! If you drop that beast, it'll hit the ground like an earthquake and set off the nitro. Come on, we've got to draw it away from the vehicles.
You draw it away.
There's no bigger coward than a poacher without a gun. Tree grazers are supposed to be peaceful. What's the matter with it?
It's sick.
Quahoon.
I've seen slithers get this way when they drink polluted water. These leaves seem to help. Here, boy.
She's nuts.
I think it worked. It definitely worked.
Slick work, Dundee.
Never underestimate the power of natural medicine, Jack Tenrek.
Let's get that tree out of the way.
We'll never get all of this cleared out before the fire gets here. If it even gets here.
Scharnhorst, how's it going?
This is a waste of time. All we've got are hatchets and machetes against the densest jungle in the interior.
What's the fire doing?
Still moving. No change.
You've got to keep working. I don't know if we can get there in time. I still say bringing those 3 creeps was a mistake.
This is an emergency, Jack, and the only way we'll make it is by working together.
More of your half-baked Wassoon ideals?
With 3 trucks, there's a better chance that at least one will make it. We need their help.
Oh yeah, they were a big help with that slither.
Better slow up.
Vice, Wrench, walk your bikes across. We'll follow, one at a time.
That thing'll never hold up.
Sure it will. I'll take the car across first. See? It's a piece of cake. Okay, Hammer, your turn.
These trucks weigh a lot more than that tin can of yours. Let Mustafa go first.
Mustafa brings up the rear.
I ain't crossing that thing till I know it's safe.
You're a bigger coward than I thought.
Take it easy, Mustafa.
Piece of cake.
Okay, Hammer. What are you doing? Get back there and start driving.
Why should I risk my neck? You do it.
You chicken, Hammer?
No, just smart.
Yeah! Ah!
Get your greasy hands off me, mechanic!
Ugh. Ugh. I'm running this mission, Hammer. You follow my orders.
I don't take orders from nobody.
You're gonna get in that truck and drive.
That does it! Drive it yourself!
Hammer!
We need the Terhoons. We've all got to cooperate.
I told you it wasn't safe.
All right, nobody move. I want my dynamite back.
Too late, kid. We used it.
Then I want you.
We've got 15 jars of nitro.
Nitroglycerin? I want it, all of it.
Okay, you want it? You so much as twitch and I'll drop it.
You wouldn't dare.
Just try me.
Tenrek, you're gonna get us wasted.
Just let him have a couple of jars.
Shut up. Put the gun down. Now.
I won't forget this.
If you're smart, you will. Well, are you people waiting for something? Let's move. We've got to get to that canyon before the fire does. I want every one of you Terhune in eyesight. Stay in formation.
All right, Jack, take it easy.
Listen, those goons are just looking for an excuse to get my tail blown up. And you want me to cooperate with them?
Everybody's tense, Jack. A little of that famous Tenrec cool might help.
I think I left it back at the bridge.
Hey, Tenrec, wanna play chicken?
Hammer, you idiot! If my nitro blows, it'll set yours off too. Now back off!
I'm sick of taking orders from you, Tenrec.
Take the wheel!
Door's stuck!
Slick driving, Hammer.
You gonna let him get away with that, big brother?
We'll make our move at the river.
Clouds! Maybe it'll rain!
Those aren't clouds. It's smoke. The fire's getting nearer. Well, what are you standing around for? Get to work!
Okay, let's go. And don't you Terhunes try anything cute.
Hammer! Sorry, Tenrec. Here's where we say goodbye.
Hammer, you worm!
We'll get the nitro.
And your Cadillac!
And we'll finally be rid of you!
The current's too strong!
Let's get a move on.
Don't even think about it, Hammer.
Now start running.
I'll get you for this, Tenrec.
Only if the Slithers don't get you first.
So much for our escort.
We're better off without them. Sorry, old pal. We can't wait for you. That fire's getting closer to the gas wells every minute.
Don't worry about me. I'll follow you on foot.
You did this on purpose, didn't you?
Give me a break. If I hadn't done that, your car would be gone now.
That creep wrecked our cycles.
I'll get even with him if it's the last thing I do.
Now, you thieves, you're mine.
Okay, do it. What'll it get you? Nothing.
It'll get me revenge.
But if you team up with us, we can get you the nitro.
Why should I trust the likes of you?
Hey, kid, we wanted to give you the nitro. It was Jack Tenrec who botched things up.
You want the nitro juice, and we want Tenrec's hide.
Stick with us and everybody gets what they want.
All right, get in.
Jack, you okay?
I'm fine.
You don't look fine. Do you want me to drive for a while?
You're kidding, right?
I just thought you might be tired.
I'm tired from fighting the Terhunes all day, thanks to your quaint little Wassoon ideals.
Okay, so maybe it was a mistake.
Try colossal blunder?
Not another earthquake.
No, something worse. It's a hornbill stampede.
So what do?
We go up.
Jack, this isn't a tank. We'll never make it.
We'll make it.
Hurry, Jack!
See? I knew we could. Relax. I told you this baby was special. All right, let's get a move on.
Governor, look! We've got to clear out now!
I knew this was a waste of time. Tell the crew to evacuate. Curse you, Tenric. Where are you?
By my reckoning, we should nearly be out of the jungle.
Oh, no! We'd better go move it.
Wait, I smell a trap.
You got that right.
Get out of the car!
In your dreams.
Jack!
He's getting away!
No! You'll set off the nitro!
Wahoon! The fire's reached the canyon! And they're coming after us!
Those lousy creeps!
So much for mutual cooperation.
I'm gonna get them.
No, you're not. You're gonna drive.
But what are you gonna do?
Hold them off.
What'll I do when I get there?
Wait for me, unless you come up with a good idea. Now drive!
All right, Tenric, you're finished!
You want the nitro? You can have it.
There's no way to get down there to set the charges. Did it work?
It worked.
Well, isn't there something you'd like to say to me?
Yeah. I knew something like this would happen if I let you drive. My favorite Cadillac! How could you?
Hey, you told me to think of something.
Yeah, sure. Of course, I should have said something about not totaling my car.
Well, what would you have done?
Oh, probably the same thing.
Sorry about the car, Jack.
Forget it.
I don't suppose you'll ever let me drive one of your cars again.
Oh, I guess so.
You will?
Sure. If we ever enter a demolition derby.
You're hopeless, Jack Tenric.